What's up, Sud Squad? This is Joanna, aka the Soap Gal. Today we're going to talk about why I love a 50/50 lye solution. It was around 2015 and I had a business with my family and my brother called Together Farms, and we did farmers markets. And one day one of our customers came up and said that she was a forager for Whole Foods and that she was interested in having our goat milk skincare products in all of the local Whole Foods here in Arizona. What an honor. We were so excited to be able to be in Whole Foods. And she asked us, how many stores do you think you're gonna be? How large, how fast can you make soap? And all those questions. And at that time, I was making my lye with my fresh goat's milk, freezing my goat's milk, adding the lye in, and it was a long process of making my soap. And I was only able to make like 500 bars max a week. So if I was going to get the honor with my family to go into like 12 Whole Foods stores, I had to figure out how to produce more soap. So I always go to God. I'm like, God, help me find what I need to find. And I believe in collaboration over competition. And as I am seeking and going through YouTube, God blessed me to find Kathy McGinnis's website, Soaping 101. That was a life-changing experience. She did a video which explains it perfectly about masterbatching your lye and masterbatching your oils. But today we're talking about lye, but is it also a great video about masterbatching your oils? In that video, she described what type of plastic you need to use and how to use a 50/50 solution and the importance of a 50/50 solution and what it is. So with that knowledge of knowing how to create a 50/50 solution, I took that solution, I put it into my SoapMaker 3 software, and now I knew how much additional goat's milk that I needed to add to my recipe. I was able to batch out my lye solution. I want you guys to understand what I'm saying here. I'm able to get organized, and I'm able to make that vital step of what makes soap ahead of time. So she taught me how to create my lye solution, how to store it, so then that way I had it available when I needed to make soap. So I didn't have to take all that time to create my lye solution, wait for it to cool down, and then make my soap. I was able to batch it out ahead of time. That right there is gold. If you do that every single time before you need to make soap, you have a batching day. So I did that for many years of batching out my own lye solution. But then in 2019, I got a PO for 80,000 bars of soap. I have never had a PO for 80,000 bars of soap, and then 120, and then 300,000, and then 700,000 bars. How would you be able to produce 700,000 bars of soap in 1 month unless you figured out how to outsource some of the processes? So that is what I did. Again, I went back to my Heavenly Father. Where am I going to be able to outsource this 50/50 lye solution? And we serve an amazing God. And he helped Darren and I find the sources that we need. So now we're able to outsource the 50/50 lye solution and be able to have it on tap. We have all the SOP procedures, and our employees know exactly what they need to do to be able to respect and get the lye. So we have our lye in red buckets, and that way when we use the buckets over and over again, we know that it had sodium hydroxide in those buckets in a 50/50 solution. The main points of why I love using a 50/50 lye solution is because it's consistent, it's accurate, it's safer, and it is always there available for me to use it for whatever formula I want. And the way that it is safer is because my team members are not going to have to make it. It's already there on tap, and we have outsourced it from a company that is going to make sure it's precise, it is accurate. I'm never going to have to worry that it's not what I'm supposed to put in my soap, because I have the SOP for it. I have the safety data sheet. I know exactly what is in that product and who I'm sourcing it from. So if you want to learn how to use a 50/50 lye solution, continue watching our videos, because that's all we do when we make soap. We use a 50/50 lye solution. And if you want to purchase a 50/50 lye solution and not have to make it yourself, I partnered with Makesy. Go to Makesy.com. You can also purchase pre-made oil blends like our Trinity blend, which is the perfect blend of coconut, olive, and palm oil. Responsibly sourced, of course. Thank you for watching this video, and remember, lather, rinse, profit, repeat.